This is 3 roundhouse drills you need in your workout. Okay, drill number 1, we want to do a lunge and a high knee to show us that chamber, right? So when we normally would do a lunge, if I put my right leg forward, I would put my left hand here, and I could just lift as I lunge. When I do this lunge, because I'm setting up to do that chamber position after, you're gonna bring your left hand back and your right leg up, so that when you get out of that lunge, you can drive that knee up. Now you can work it nice and controlled, and when you're ready, you can make it a little bit more explosive. But that's how you're gonna work that. So we'll try a few reps of that. You're gonna lunge, lift, lunge, lift, lift. Try 3 more fast. And then you'll work it on the other side. So make sure you do both sides. We're gonna lunge, left leg, right arm. 1, 2, 3, and then you can try some fast when you're ready. So that was awesome. That's drill number 2. We're simulating turning that roundhouse over, getting used to turning the hips. So when we turn these hips over, if we think about it in terms of my fighting stance, I'm here. I'm gonna lift this knee up and through, and my left leg, my planting leg, don't worry too much about how strict it's pointing. It might come off to this 45, and then it's gonna go about another 45 degrees when I turn that leg over. So that's what we're wanting to simulate. So if I keep my foot right about here at this angle, right? Chambering off to the side, then I'm just turning that foot over about 45 to 90 degrees. And I'm picking that hip and leg up and over, and you want to drive it up as high as you can. And you'll do that in sets until you start to feel it burn, right? So let's work the other side. We'll do about 5 or 6 reps, right? So I'm gonna chamber up this knee, so I can kick in this direction. I'm gonna turn that hip over 1, turn it over 2, turn it over 3, 4, 5. Now what you wanna do to show the most control that you can when you do this drill is focus on that lifting leg. You want it to be able to lift and squeeze and hold up here. Feel that squeeze on the outside of the leg versus just lifting and not really giving it that hold on top. The less it wiggles when it gets up top, the more you're getting that squeeze that you need to feel for drill number 2. Okay, for drill number 3, we're just practicing that extension of the kick. We want to do it in a low and high fashion just to change it up, to work the muscles in a different way. Now remember, each time you make a kick, it's just as important to snap that kick back so you can regain your balance, or you're ready to kick again and again and again. So the kick's gonna snap out low, snap out higher. Aim down low, aim up high. And you can just work that in sequence, 3, 2, 1, and then just make sure you switch legs. You wanna work that non-dominant and the dominant leg all the same. Sometimes you might even wanna work your non-dominant leg a little bit more so it can start to catch up with your good leg. So same behavior other side, out and back, out and back. One thing to be aware of that's challenging is to make sure that this leg extends all the way, not just that little bit of bend. So that's what I'm looking for when I'm working on this drill. Getting that leg to extend out all the way, and again, always making sure it's snapping back. So that's the 3rd part for this round kick challenge. Hope that makes each part of your round kick a little bit stronger.